everyone. Happy to see you here. I can see there are two people, but I cannot see your faces. But today I was thinking about doing something else because I don't know why I can't see who you are. But I'm going to go into my phone and I'm going to put it in silence so I can see your faces and I can see who is there watching with me if I'm able to. So I'm so happy to see you here. I would love, absolutely love to have your comments here so we can share. In order for that to happen, you need to say yes and authorize a StreamYard to share your comments with me. Let me find me here. There we are. And I get to see all these beautiful people too. Okay, so this is a little behind. So today we're going to talk about something really, really nice, which is, the three key benefits from marrying a bachelor when I have 4 kids. No 1, no 2, no 3, but 4. And everything starts with love. I love this. Don't you love this? Ooh, I'm going to put it right there. This is for you. My heart goes there. Can you catch it? Catch it. Oops. Okay. So we're going to jump into the thing because I want to make it short, sweet, and amazing for you. So any questions you have, if you can't have it, give it to me right now. I will answer later. If you're watching this live, hashtag live on the comments. If you're watching this in a replay, hashtag replay. And I'm going to share with you the rose that my husband gave me that I shared in my show yesterday. This is the Queen Show. And what is love? So what is love for you? I want you to tell me, what do you think love is? And what do you expect from a relationship? We as women have been in this very bad mindset for so many centuries and for such a long time that is even so ridiculous because you, my woman, my sister, you are so freaking powerful. I'm not gonna curse today, so I'm gonna try not to. That we needed to be silent somehow. And I think that we paid a high price just for being so powerful. So I want you to think about you as a powerful being. Imagine if you believe in God or the universe, we were the ones chosen to have the babies inside. If without us, the whole humanity would disappear. So my invitation to you is just to step into your power and think about, what do you want to have in a relationship? Everything you want to have, not just, just a part. I don't believe in the 80-20 equation. I don't believe in the 70-30 or the 90-10. I only believe in the 100% of everything you want in a relationship. So if you want to have a relationship that is this way and this way and that's all you're going to have, because don't ever settle. Trust me, life is too long when you settle and too short when you're having fun. So what are the 3 keys to marry a bachelor? When I met my husband, that was over 17 years ago, the first time we talked, it was so funny because he's in the piano, playing piano, and I'm singing with him. I want you to imagine this. Hello. Hi, Ivana. I want you to imagine this scenario. He's playing the piano, I'm singing, he's singing with me, and suddenly we start talking about, yeah, okay, how old are you? And I say, I don't remember, 40, 38, about that. I should remember, right? But I don't care anymore about those details. And he was 4 years younger than me, almost 5. Do you have kids? Yes, I have 4. And how about you? Oh, I've never been married. I don't have any kids. And he didn't even live with somebody. He wasn't, never in his life he had to live in a house, in a home with somebody else, with another woman. So, but her mom and her dad, his mom and his dad. So this was a no no, no no, like my husband says. Automatically we said no way. But we had so much chemistry and so much attraction, and we really match like this. I mean, wow. I if I remember the first time I saw him playing his saxophone on the stage, he was there playing, and if you can imagine, I'm sure you can understand the way I felt, and like, oh, look at him, and like, oh my God. And he did the same thing with me. It was like love at first sight, which I do not believe in love at first sight. I believe in super duper strong attraction at first sight. So I think that's what happened to us that day. So we got this, and then I went into the stage and started singing with him. And then he asked me for my number, and the whole thing is like I'm there singing with him with the piano. And of course, we didn't match at all. I have 4 kids; he has none. In my mind, in the back of my mind, my belief system would say, no way, somebody that has no idea how is to raise a kid, we're not a match. And he felt the same, he didn't want the trouble. And 4 kids, how are you going to deal with a family? I've never been married. I'm single, and I'm a bachelor. And so, but we ended up being together, and we ended up building a family together. Every time somebody at the beginning would ask him how many kids you have, and he would say 4. He wouldn't even explain that the 4 of them were mine. And then we decided to have Sophia, and Sophia is our daughter, and she was an in vitro because I couldn't have any more babies in the natural way. So he's our little miracle. And so now when somebody asks him, he would say, I have 5 kids. He adores my kids, and my kids adore him, all of them, the 5 of them. So he's very special. So what are the things that are really coming, the benefits of marrying a bachelor and when you have kids? First of all, I don't want you to think that the benefits is that he's putting up with your family and your kids, like he's a blessing in your life. I want you to think that he's a blessing because you love him and he loves you, and you're a blessing in his life for the same thing. Never ever think that because some guy wants to be with you and he's single and you have kids, then you have to be grateful to that person. Why I'm saying that? Because once, too many times, I heard this telling my husband, oh, you're a saint. And he would say, why? That's BS, absolute BS. Because when I first met him, it was, hi, my name is Sylvia. I'm divorced. This is my age, and I have 4 kids. So the message was very simple. I'm so proud of having my kids. This is the best role I have in my life. So either you take it or you leave it. I didn't give a nothing. And it's not it could be taken as a rebellion or like, oh, you worse. I don't know. Too much? No. When you have kids, your kids are the most important thing in your life, and you gotta be happy. If you want to be good for your kids, you gotta be happy. You come first, because you can't give out of an empty cup. So you gotta fill your heart with love, especially love to yourself. So don't you ever think that if a bachelor comes into your life when you have kids, you have to be grateful and you have to owe him something. No, because when Alejandro came into my life, he found a family that he adored from the very first moment. He fell in love with all of them. He fell in love even with the dogs, and the dogs fell in love with him. It was funny because he would have and when he moved into our home, and we make the home bigger because Sophia was on the way, and he had this new T-shirt or shirt or pants that he was gonna use for first time, and he had it there in the drawer, like And suddenly he says, one of my sons says, "What are you wearing?" His pants or his shirt. And, it was, there were many moments, and he was always receiving all that with love, because, that's the way he is. And that's the only way that I could accept a man coming into my home where I live with my kids. Somebody that will come into his home, not just an addition. No, part of the family. You become family. So that's what I want you to know. If you, what are the benefits of marrying a bachelor? That maybe he has no family, no kids. Yeah, that could be. And because you don't have to deal with his family. But most of the benefit that I think and I found from my bachelor is that he was all in with us, all in with us. He had nothing, he didn't keep anything for himself. He gave us all, everything he had. He gave up, no, he gave up. He gave us himself completely and 100%. What else about a bachelor that I love about my husband is that for him, many things are the first. And that gives me a sense of, I don't know, it's sweet, because I was married for 20 years before I met him, and he was never married. So everything for him is first. And it's like going back into this feeling of your first time. So I think this is great. And at the same time, I want to add that if you get to know somebody that is not a bachelor, you can recreate that, because I wasn't a bachelor when I met him, but I could recreate that joining him in this path. So if you think about your life, trust me, every single day is a new opportunity for you to be happy. Every single day is a new opportunity for you to find love. Every single day is a new day for you to be an endless opportunities. All you need is to be present. And the other thing that I believe is great about marrying a bachelor is that when you find the right man, the one that you can call a man with all the letters like AMAN, big letters, a real one, not the ones that is coming with this lack of vulnerability or trying to manipulate you, or trying to get something out of you and then leave you and all that. It's the feeling that you finally find a man that will be like the part that's missing in the whole idea of a home. Because I know if you're a single mom, you can raise your kids. No doubt about it. We have once too many examples. Absolutely, you can raise your kids by yourself and you'll do it absolutely great. You're a jewel. You're amazing. You're powerful. And those kids are so blessed to have you as a mom. And at the same time, can you imagine how your life would be if you could meet this guy that it would be, that the fourth leg in your table, like somebody that adds this value is like a puzzle. When he comes in, the puzzle gets bigger and it creates a space for him. And in my case, my husband didn't only come with all himself, but he came with an amazing family. My mother-in-law, oh my goodness, she's a sweetheart. And my father-in-law, I remember the first time I went into his house, they received me with so much love. And they were talking about my kids. They didn't even know my kids at that time, but they were talking about them as they were their own grandkids. And that feeling is, whoa, because I know that some of you, including me, know what it means to have a very bad mother-in-law. So imagine, sometimes the thing about marrying a bachelor is at my age, when I was 40 when I met him, or 39 about that, And maybe if you're divorced, if you've been divorced and you have kids, probably you're over 25 or around that. You already lived some and you already had your pains. So you can really start all over again because he's fresh and you can start all over again. He has not that huge baggage that some men are coming with, and some women too, that, all this baggage about the previous life. And talking about that, I will really invite you to think about, how about if you become that bachelor? It doesn't matter if you're kids or not. How about you becoming that bachelor, going back into dating, being fresh again, believing again in love, thinking that love is everything and love is the answer, and that love can heal. Just love, not the person. Love will heal the wounds that you have. But before that, you got to start healing your wounds. How about if you look at your wounds with so much love that you're ready to heal them? And at the same time, to make your heart grow, because you're going to fill that heart with so much love that we will pour. So if right now you're not feeling that, you're having enough love, guess who is it up to fill that heart with love? You, my friend. Because there's a great and amazing phrase from Wayne Dyer, one of the person that I admire in the world, and he says, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." So I'm inviting you to change the way you look at things, so those things start changing right in front of your eyes. It's not magic; it's real. So please, 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 please post your comments, and if you have any questions, just add it. I will answer them all. And if you want to talk to me, if you have any particular feeling, if your heart is broken, if you feel that pain of being alone, being lonely, trust me, you're not alone. Send me a message, a love at americaslovequeen.com, and I promise you that I will get back to you and we can get in touch. And also, as we're talking about dating again, because we are COVID, COVID time, you can download for free the ultimate guide for dating. This is the link. I will add it into the comments. And please remember that you are absolutely a miracle. You deserve to love deeply and be absolutely deeply loved and adored. That is your birthright. So if you want to know how to date during COVID-19, this is the guide you got to download. It's free. And ask me anything, I will answer. And also, please, if you want to follow me, and let me find it. If you want to follow me in Instagram, this is my Instagram at America's Love Queen. I'm posting a lot of things and value every single day. And I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to have another one, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And I know more people are adding right now. So if you are just going live, please hashtag live, replay, hashtag replay. And in a few minutes, this is going to be uploaded everywhere. So watch it and send me your questions, okay? I love you. And I want to show you this that I love. I got it. Don't you love it? It says love. And this is all about love. Bye. Have a great night. See you tomorrow, love.